ladies and gentlemen. Delhi's Chief Minister Rekha Gupta is at the Yamuna Ghat. Those are the visuals on your screen. Any moment from now, the Aarti should also be happening. Rekha Gupta, with top BJP leaders as well as her ministers, is at the Yamuna Ghat. These are the visuals that are coming in. The first public assignment, quite the way you can literally put it, she has chosen even before the cabinet meeting does take place, possibly in an hour or hour and a half from now. She is, along with her team, at Yamuna Ghat. I'm being joined by my colleague Kritika at this point. Kritika, tell us what you see around you.
Well, yes, Neha, the Aarti is going to just begin right now. The Council of Ministers as well as Chief Minister Rekha Gupta is offering prayers to the portrait of goddess Yamuna. That had been set up on a separate table. We are seeing that religious seers are also alongside them. They're putting tika on currently Parvesh Verma, who has also sworn in today as the cabinet minister. And the puja has begun. Ashish Sood now with the religious seers. The Baijanta Panda is also here. Parvesh Verma is offering him a tilak as well. So definitely the puja has begun here, and just in a short while from now, the Aarti will also take place, and this is going to be twice a weekly affair. In fact, it has already been in motion since October of last year, and with the BJP now in power, we are expecting that every week. We could be expecting, in fact, more senior leaders to be present at the Ghat, and this could be an opportunity for them to also take stock of the work that is underway in as far as the rejuvenation of the river is concerned. So currently on your screens, all cabinet ministers as well as Chief Minister Rekha Gupta is offering prayers to the portrait of Yamuna. In just a short while, the Aarti will also begin. And remember, this is just the first day for this cabinet here. And on the first day, right before the cabinet meeting, they're choosing to offer prayers to River Yamuna. So this is showing a greater commitment, optic-wise as well, as far as, because no detailed plans have yet been released. But so far as the optics is concerned, right before the first cabinet meet, wherein we are expecting a lot of decisions, whether it is about Ayushman Bharat or the cash transfer aimed at women or the Yamuna rejuvenation plan. These are the top focus, as well as discussion on the CAG reports. Right before it, we're seeing that all the cabinet
All right, we seem to be having some issue with my colleague Kritika's connection. We'll try and reconnect any moment from now. All right, Kritika is back with us. Kritika, so here's the Aarti that's going on. There's a lot that's been happening around the banks of Yamuna since the election, in fact, but particularly since BJP won. In fact, there have been a lot of cleaning activities and everything that's been going on also. And you've been talking about how symbolically important and relevant it is that the Chief Minister has chosen to begin her public appearances at the bank. But what are the priorities that are likely to come out from the cabinet meeting that's going to happen possibly in an hour and a half from now?
Well, yes, Neha, given that they are offering prayers to Goddess Yamuna right before the cabinet meeting, we will be expecting announcements to be made on a well laid out Yamuna rejuvenation plan. And more than that as well, a lot of today as well, former Chief Minister Atish had also targeted now Chief Minister Rekha Gupta over their promise, over the BJP's promise of offering 2,500 rupee as a cash transfer to the women in Delhi. And that could be one of the decisions that we could hear about earlier in the day. We had spoken to Mohan Singh Bisht about it, who is going to be the Deputy Speaker in the Delhi Legislative Assembly. He had also talked to us about how this is going to be one of the first decisions that will be taken by the cabinet. And right after this, we're also expecting Ayushman Bharat to also be incorporated in the National Capital Region as well. Because remember, it is just West Bengal and Delhi currently that have not in fact implemented Ayushman Bharat. And for Delhi, the BJP had promised to increase the insurance cover from 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. So these are the three things that we are tracking as far as the policies are concerned. You'll be able to see on your screen again that final preparations for the Aarti are also being made. The prayers are coming to a conclusion as well. And this, as we were mentioning earlier as well, very important optics for the Bharatiya Janata Party, because with every campaign, even with Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, when he had come to Delhi to campaign for the candidates here, it also talked about how on the one hand side you have Mahakumbh, you have the Sangam and the Ganga Yamuna, where crores of people are taking a dip, whereas on the other you have Yamuna, where despite promising, Arvind Kejriwal has not shown up to take a dip. So this was a constant parallel that was drawn throughout these election campaigns.
Right,
and people in
right.
Delhi as well have been facing the issue of Yamuna pollution year after year. The frothing is always there, and so right now it is one of the challenges for Delhi to tackle head on. Over to you.
Absolutely, Kritika. In fact, this 57-kilometer stretch of Yamuna in the National Capital Region, in Delhi particularly, is going to be very crucial to not just Delhiites, but also the BJP government in the National Capital. But while you're talking about optics, Kritika, very interesting optics, another set of optics at play. In the visuals that we are broadcasting live, along with the team of the Delhi Chief Minister, the Delhi Chief Minister is right at the center, and right next to her is Parvesh Verma, who is now the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi. That in itself is, very telling of BJP politics, of BJP strategy, as it were. How is this likely to play out, Kritika?
Well, of course, Parvesh Verma has been a key player, specifically having defeated Arvind Kejriwal by over 4,000 votes from the New Delhi constituency. This is a victory that cannot be downplayed by any measure of, in fact, comparison. And from that is why from day one, his name was sort of at the lips of everyone in Delhi. Having defeated Arvind Kejriwal is a feat in itself. And now we are seeing right next to the Chief Minister is where Parvesh Verma stands. But this is just the first day. We'll have to see how these relationships, in fact, develop over the period of hopefully the next 5 years, that the Delhi will be witnessing a stable, for the first time, a stable BJP government with very headstrong leaders as well. What the calculation, he's also very popular Jat face in the entire cabinet. This has also been a calculation that we have tracked, how they've been from different communities. We have Purvanchali Thakurs as well as Purvanchali Brahmins a part of the cabinet. There is a Punjabi face, there is a Sikh face. Mr. Ravindra Indrajit have also been brought as the Dalit cabinet minister as well. And we'll be seeing how the portfolios which will also be confirmed, as well as the roles, how they will be maintaining. But so far, definitely, Parvesh Verma is a name that is quite familiar with all, not just voters, but other leaders. And that is why we're seeing these optics so far. But remember, he's also not been very open in communicating to the media before. So this is something that we will still have to track and see how exactly does it play out in their work, how exactly are they going to be held accountable for their 100-day plan, for their weekly and their monthly plans as well.
Kritika, thank you very much for joining us with those details. We're going to slip into a very short break. On the other side, news and updates will continue.